Clarence have to die?
Everything has to die, honey. Only God knows why.
Does it hurt to die?
For some people, yes, it hurts to die.
Did Clarence hurt to die?
Clarence was hit by a car, honey. I suppose he did suffer a little.
What is suffer?
To suffer is when you experience something bad or painful.
I don't like suffer.
No one likes to suffer, but sometimes suffering is for our own good.
Dr. Stokes! Dr. Stokes!
Well, hello, Jessica. Comforting knowing you're on board tonight.
I'm just blessed to have a job these days. Looks like we're in for another exciting adventure at Rima ER. Full moon tonight, you know? Here's the lowdown from the swing shift. And a welcome card congratulating you on successfully completing your first week at Rima Hospital.
Well, thank you. Anything interesting happened today?
Looks like it was the OK Corral this afternoon. Gang shooting broke out in the parking lot. Dr. Bailey suggests we keep our eyes open for a possible retaliation. Security's been notified, though.
Gangbangers. Organization of self-inflicted wounds.
You happen to change your mind about working on the chaplain staff? I just signed on. It's only a few hours a week. They could sure use your help.
Oh, no, I'd be glad to give any advice I could. As long as they don't try to make me believe in some supernatural being who supposedly had the power to create the earth in 7 days, then stood by and watched his own son be nailed to a wooden cross. That's just not my idea of what a father would allow to happen to his own son. I think somebody has a very vivid imagination.
Then you don't believe in Jesus Christ either.
The guy they say could cast out demons, heal the sick, change water into wine, but couldn't pull a nail out of his own hand. Now, sometimes we just have to be realistic.
Tell me something, Doctor. If that's the way you feel, then why did you decide to transfer to Rima Hospital? This should be the last place someone who doesn't believe in a man who...
Excuse me, Dr. Stokes. Light flight is en route with an adult male, approximately 33 years of age, victim of a traffic collision. Chest injury from the steering wheel. Vital signs indicate possible internal bleeding. Pupils dilated. Time of arrival, 2 minutes.
And the show begins.
Clifford, ready OR1. Jesse, find out who's on cardiac call tonight, please.
It's Dr. Randolph. He's been notified. Norma gets security to assist life flight on the roof, and we better get respiratory therapy in on this.
Security's responding to the roof, notifying respiratory therapy.
Aircraft is here.
Respiratory therapy on the way.
Good girl. At this rate, you'll be full-time employee in no time.
I thought you might need a refresher course on how to run an ER. Figured you were too proud to ask for help, so let's just say I happen to be in the neighborhood.
Thank you, Al. I got a chest injury coming in. It doesn't sound good.
Who's on cardiac call?
That would be Dr. Randolph responding.
How does she do that? Randolph, huh? That maniac wouldn't know the difference between a camouflage or a foot massage.
He's the best in the country, and you know that.
Well, he owes me $10.
Okay, what have we got, guys?
It was head-on. Steering wheel to the chest of this guy. Airbag didn't deploy. Surviving passengers say he's a pastor of a church. They were on their way home from a service.
Okay, let's get him to OR1. Norma, get X-ray down here, stat.
Yes, sir.
Saw a full moon tonight and thought maybe I should have dinner close by instead of going home.
That was almost my excuse.
X-ray to ER stat. X-ray to ER stat.
What you gentlemen sense is God's calling on your life to do what you do best. Okay, everybody, on my count. 1, 2, 3.
Dr. Stokes, we have a delivery in the back seat of a car in the parking lot. She's drowning.
Hey, you guys got this? I got an OB in the parking lot.
We got it. Get out of here.
Hello, may I help you?
We're here to see our pastor. We heard he was in an accident. We do have a life flight emergency that just arrived with the patient, but he's in surgery. Have a seat over there, and I'll let the doctor know you're here.
Just tell us where he is. We brought the power of God in these handkerchiefs. In the name, your suffering is over. The Lord has heard your prayers. Rise and be healed. Be healed according to your faith.
Ma'am, please don't handle the patients. We understand your concerns. Just please have a seat and we'll find out if your pastor can have visitors.
Congratulations, Dr. Stokes. You should change your name to Dr. Stork. Nice work, Doctor. I see you did learn a little something after grad school.
A little more than a foot massage?
Yeah. By the way, I haven't forgotten the $10 you owe me.
That was 5 years ago. Leon. He's critical, but stable. The string wheel caused a bone fragment to puncture his pleural sac. If we remove it, the heart ruptures. If we leave it there, it's not a good enough seal to prevent massive internal bleeding. Nevertheless, I give the pastor 24 hours max. He'll be coming around soon. He should be talking to his loved ones.
It hurts so good. When I suffer, it reminds me of my own mortality. I'm just flesh and blood. But God, the God I serve, is spirit and truth. I get closest to God when I suffer. That's when I know the Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work in me. He's molding me into his image. Why you think Jesus went to the cross? So we wouldn't have to. This here broken arm is just a thorn in my side to remind me that God is in control.
Sir, we're here to help you. We need you to calm down and come with us. What's your name? Does anybody know this man?
In my flesh to keep me from becoming conceited. If it hadn't been for this arm being broken, I would never have found this, my weapon. The truth. There was given me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. Every time I feel the pain of this arm, it reminds me of the pain Christ went through for me. 3 times, count them, 1, 2, 3. I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me.
Sir.
Don't fix it. Don't fix it. I delight in weakness, in insults and hardships, in persecutions and difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Don't fix it. I ain't suffered enough.